Hi, so you're in a relationship at the moment and things just aren't crash hot, and you're wondering what has happened. I want you to just take a moment to go back in time and remember when you met your partner. You know, we talk about that honeymoon feeling. I want you to take yourself back to that honeymoon feeling and remember what it was like when you met your partner. You know, that amazing feeling, butterflies, the anticipation of seeing each other, the excitement of finally meeting the one, that person that you can see yourself spending the rest of your life with. Do you remember that moment? So, what's changed in your relationship? Things aren't the way they used to be. And you know what? This is normal. This happens to so many couples. The honeymoon wears off, and suddenly we take each other for granted and we get a little bit caught up in day-to-day life. It's like Groundhog Day, isn't it? And kids are in the equation, and then it's about the kids, and your whole life seems to be focused on the kids and getting them organized for school and helping them with homework and sports and running them around, and you forget to have that time for you, for the two of you, to spend that quality time together, because your life just gets absorbed. Even if you don't have kids, you just get absorbed in social life, and life just becomes different. And then sometimes in your relationship, you get to a point where you think, you know what, I don't know if I'm up for this anymore. Do I actually want to be in a relationship? Maybe it's just easier to be single. But let me assure you, when you were single, you desperately wanted to be in a relationship. So it's a catch-22 situation. I believe that if you're committed to your partner and you want it to work, then the two of you can make it work. But if you're sitting back blaming your partner and saying it's their fault, I've got some news for you. It's your fault too, because it takes two people in a relationship to make it work. You and your partner are responsible for your future. And if you're really serious about changing the way your relationship is and getting it back to that honeymoon that it used to be, and there's no reason why it can't be amazing all the time, by the way. It can. If you're both willing to put the work in, I need you both to be 10 out of 10 committed to fixing this and getting it back on track. And I know, and I'm passionate about it, that if you are both committed, then I can definitely help you get things back on track. So think about it. Do you want to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on divorces? They start at $20,000. Once kids are involved, you can spend $50,000. In fact, I've met couples that have spent even more than that on legal fees. Is that what you want? Is that what you want to happen to your children if you've got children in your relationship? Think about the example that you'd be setting for them in the future. If you can't maintain a relationship and make it work, how's that going to help them start relationships when they get older? It's a big responsibility that you've got to think about. I know that I can help you guys get things back on track. I have a program where I help people communicate differently with their partners. We start by understanding and using profiling tools to understand how you like to communicate, because we all do it differently. Once we know how you like to communicate, then we can teach each of you your communication preferences, and I can teach you how to communicate with each other differently so that you can get better outcomes. There's no more fighting, there's no more disagreements, and you can have mature conversations together instead of getting cross with each other and it ends up in a screaming match together. So make contact with me, give me a call or contact me on my website, and let's have a chat about what we can do to help you guys get things back on track and have that honeymoon feeling right back where you started.